Gonbad-e Qabus, a city located in the northern part of Iran in Golestan province. 3 kilometers away from the old Jorjan city, the ancient city of Iranian, standing on the top of a hill about 15 meters above the ground, a 53 meters high brick tower will surprise you. Its name is the Gonbad-e Qabus Tower, a majestic structure made of brick with a special masterpiece of art and engineering. Gonbad-e Qabus, the world's tallest brick tower with 72 meters height, is a historical monument. Was built by Qabus ibn Wushmagir in the 10th century and year from 1006 to 1007 AD. Hello dear friends who are watching this video. Welcome to Top Build channel. Our intention is to introduce the details of valuable historical and unique cultural buildings of across the world. In this video, I would like to introducing everything about the Gonbad-e Qabus Tower, and if you are interested in such information and would like to follow similar videos, please subscribe to the channel and be notified of new videos by smash ring bell icon. And also, your comment might help us to improve the quality of the videos and contents. History of the tower and its founder. The story of this building is about illiterate Ziyarid ruler named Qabus ibn Wushmagir at the 10th century, who is famous for his book Qabusname that he wrote it for his son Gilan Shah. This tower is a tomb of the wise father whose book is full of guidance for his son so he can be great successful ruler after Qabus passed away and Gilan Shah takes the seat of power. Gonbad-e Qabus was the only inspiration of Robert Byron, the British travel writer and architectural critic, to have a tour in Iran. The engineering of the tower has been admired also by historians Will Durant and Arthur Pope. Dimension and shape of tower. This tower is only structure remained from the era when the city of Jorjan or Gorgan was the capital of art and science that got destroyed during Mongols' invasion. Gonbad-e Qabus is a magnificent masterpiece of Iranian architecture because of aesthetic geometry. The tower has a decagon shape and has a diameter of 17 meters. The conic dome forms the famous and golden ratio of phi equals 1.6 and is located on 3-meter wide walls. The dome is double-shelled with an outer conical roof and an inner hemispheric shell. On the visit in Iran, you will see a number of tombs tower, but Gonbad-e Qabus, built on 1006 AD, is the oldest and first monumental tomb structure that can be seen from some 30 kilometers away. The geometry of this tower, going from a circle to a 10 flanged, from added to the beauty of the tower. It also makes great contributor to the knowledge of structural stability of tomb towers. The building's entrance contains some of the earliest evidence of the development of the minarets structure in Iran. It is one of the decorative elements of Iranian architecture that has been used in original Iranian mosques and schools. Minarets are often formed in the lower corners of the roof on its recessed surfaces. In terms of the design, the Gonbad-e Qabus tower looked like the other cylindrical tomb tower on Iran's Caspian Sea era. However, the Gonbad-e Qabus tower is differs from other examples because of its extraordinary height. Materials used in the Qabus tower: reinforced concrete, steel frame, steels, etc. have no place in this tower, and the only materials used in the tower are red-baked bricks and mortar. Red-baked bricks are known as rooted bricks and have turned golden yellow due to the passage of the time and sunlight. The age of the building, climatic conditions, and geographical location have also caused the transparent natural moss to turn golden on the bricks on the body and give a new color to the building. The shape of the bricks is the same throughout the body, but in the upper part and the dome, bricks called shoot bricks have been used. The bricks look perfectly uniform, however, their dimensions are different. Mortar is also used in the construction of the Qabus dome tower, which is a combination of clay, lime, sand, and a kind of plant, and is gray in color. The mortar between the bricks is between 2 and 4 centimeters thick, which is carefully drawn between the rows of the bricks without any empty spaces, and has astonished many experts. According to experts, the composition of mortar used in construction and accuracy in the use of materials are reasons for the stability of this building. The technical quality of the construction is clear from its almost perfect survival despite the ravage of time, climate, floods, earthquakes, and even reported shelling by the Russian soldiers during the war in occupation of Iran. Foundation. The break tower of Qabus Dome has a 15 meters high on foundation, inside of which is remain in the form of a crypt. Of course, today, except for a part of the arc of this crypt, all parts of this floor have been destroyed due to many excavation of treasure hunters. This base is located in the middle of an earthen mound and only 2 meters above the height. It stands out from the surface of the mound. Qabus Dome is very strong in terms of foundation. This is because despite earthquakes of magnitude of 6 on the Richter scale, no sign of destruction or displacement has been observed yet. Brief history and architecture. Gonbad-e Qabus has a star-shaped architecture. The well-burned brick, kafshaki brick, and saruj included water-resist mortar was used as a construction material. The dome has 3 main parts: the foundation and the body and the conical dome. The space between the crevices is the same and is filled with bricks. These crevices have 1.34 meters distance from each on top, except at the gate. The inner circle has 9.7 meters diameter. The window's opening is narrowed down from the bottom to the top, and a conical dome that perfects the tower, adding to its 37 meters height. The dome is made of special kafshaki bricks. The conical dome has 18 meters height. There is only opening in the eastern body that has 190 centimeters height. There is a minarets in its semi-circular arched portal, which is one of the first ornaments of structure and plaster. This simple yet beautiful minarets is one of the earliest examples of minarets in this kind of buildings, which has evolved over the time. History of mills or minarets. In ancient Iran, to guide travelers along the roads and highways, they built towering buildings called mills or minarets. The towers functioned in such a way that they lit fires in their crowns to identify the way and destination on dark nights or foggy days. The structure of the shaft consisted of 5 main parts: the base or platform, the stem, the cover, the top, and the stairs. There are about 13 mills left in Iran, one of the oldest of which is considered to be the tallest is the Qabus dome. Kufi handwritings. In the 8 meters of the bottom of the dome and underneath the conical dome, there are 2 belt-shaped Kufi handwritings. The Kufi handwritings are simple and have been written on the brick. Its brick alphabet frame has no ornament and is no prominent and readable. Here is what it says: "In the name of God, generous and kind. This is a magnificent place. Amir Shams Mali, Amir son of Amir. Qabus is a vicious child. He ordered to build it during his lifetime. Year 397 after Hijri, and the year 375 solar Hijri year was happened." This tower is prototype for development of architecture and technology of tomb tower in Iranian architecture. One of the special points in construction of the tomb is using a scaffold to access the top of the building. This is done by compacting the soil as a spiral and stay around the facade. After the work is completed, all the soil is scattered around the tower. Qabus Dome Tower decorations. In the construction of the building, more attention has been paid to its strength, and criteria such as neatness and beauty have been less considered. Like the simple appearance of the tower, it has no decoration inside. The presence of gypsum, inscriptions, and Kufic script can be considered as the only decorations of this building. Sound reflection space. Outside the Qabus Dome Tower, you will find a circular area that has a special surprise for visitors. If you are in this circle and you speak or sing, your voice will be reflected. Mongolian invasion. The dome has suffered a lot of damage throughout history. The foundation, main entrance, break opening, etc. were heavily damaged. The Mongol invaded the city during the 3rd and 4th century AD and demolished as many buildings as they could, but the only structure survived. Their plunder was this tower. The architecture of this monument designed the tower in a respecting manner so it will be deserving represent of the valuable soil that is resting in it. This beauty tower became one of the Iran's UNESCO World Heritage since 2012 sites because of its tallest pure brick tower in the world. We hope that future generations will do their best to preserve this amazing masterpiece of architecture and engineering art so that the identity documents of human ancestors will remain immortal. Okay, well, dear friends, this video ends up here. The sources and references that used are given at the description, which we hope it will be useful. Please tell us your opinion about this video with your like and comments to improve the quality and content. In the next videos, we will be with you to introduce some unique buildings and symbol of architecture of different countries. See you on the next video.